fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. On the Browns sideline, you get a look at head coach Kevin Stefanski. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Across the field, the head coach of the Jets. His guys also coming off a bye, so no rest advantage for either team in this one. Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be longtime vet Nick Folk to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And bringing them out in his 10th season now. A veteran who minimizes turnovers better than almost anyone here in the NFL, Jacoby Brissett.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47.
Brissett now on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Second down. Here's Brissett again. Shoves him off. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Brissett. On target to Moore. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
Hand off now to Judkins. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. The tackle made by Mazi Smith. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19. Set. 12.
From the shotgun, Brissett. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now Brissett's on 3rd and short. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. He's running with it. And this slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now.
19. Set. Go.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Shotgun now for Brissett. It's complete to Tillman outright. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
3rd down from the gun. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this 4th down. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. sack and a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd
Here we go.
and 3.
Here's Hall once more. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Or that tackle to Michael Hall.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They do snap it. Here's Fields. Short pass brought in. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
Now Fields. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook will fly wide open.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Kid, I have no idea why I talk about banking so much with deposits and withdrawals. But let me tell you right there, that's a withdrawal of trust. Next time around, on a 4th and 1, probably going to see him go for it.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
19, set, 13.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Okay, 19.
Throwing now, Brissett. And winning a screen pass for Judkins. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns go up 6-0 here in the first. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Ooh, trying to connect with Johnson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Well, mission accomplished by the pass rush, right, partner? That is their goal. If you can't get the QB down, encourage him to roll left, make a throw across his body. Well, they forced him to do that. He threw it, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, I like that word, encourage. Right, just give a little push that way, and you can feel the guys in coverage. They get sticky. It's like Velcro. They know if they can get tight in coverage with that QB rolling against his arm, the ball's not coming with the same velo, and it could be a sitting duck exactly like that, a target for them to go pick.
From the pistol, Brissett. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
19, set.
Here he goes, third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go right back to Hall. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Jets first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41.
Coming right is Hall. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It's the rookie out of UCLA, Brock, Carson Schlesinger, making the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Fields. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. They'll run here following the penalty. Up to the races, middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Mecole Hardman now on the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brissett to throw. No place to go so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
19. Good. 19.
Back to the air, Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, Dimbe, but the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. Escapes the defender. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner. The broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Here we go. Good.
Allen crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Brissett to throw it. Brought in right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Jets going to the dying set ahead of this 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fields this clean at the 30. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, right? Right.
Here's Hall. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On the keeper. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. So a tough 3rd down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Jets holding the lead at MetLife. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's caught by Wilson. Racing down the left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Volk with a point after. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Round 7.
It's all lined up. Volk ready to send this one flying. Hartman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Head coach Kevin Stefanski are readying the Browns for their next series. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brissett. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So they let 1st down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. 2nd down. Here's Brissett again. We've got a screen to the running back. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Making the call himself. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. On 1st down, it's Brissett. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the shotgun, Brissett. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
3rd down, it's Brissett. That's bringing pressure, and they got him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Fights his way through a tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Jets offense now set to take over. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Hits him on the in route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go.
Fields on first down. It's complete to Johnston, out right. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Timeout taken by New York. That's in second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Fields out of the gun. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Fields to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means 1 last play in this half. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. And this is J.K. Dobbins. He gets a seal here, and up the alley he goes. The Broncos are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. Next up, let's travel to the German capital of Berlin. The Falcons taking on the Colts in the NFL International Series. And it's Bijan Robinson. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Go.
He's something to have for the gift of Hall. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Throwing on first down, Fields. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still first down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. Green.
Running it after the penalty. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
This is Nick Folk on for the Jets field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Head coach Kevin Stefanski readying the Browns for their next series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go. 19.
Shotgun now for Brissett. That's more of the catch out left. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Alontae Taylor making the stop. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
19. Okay. 12X.
I'll air it out on 3rd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Fielded at the 11. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Go.
Off the play fake. It's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hall running between the tackles. Jukes away from one. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's another Jets first down.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on the schedule.
excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
He was brought down by Isaiah McGuire.
To the air on third and long. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
Here we go.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
19.
Throwing now, Brissett. Brought in right side by Moore. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Brissett. He loses the football. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Reset to throw it. That's Tillman on the quick slant. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Judkins up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Here's Brissett to throw. We're getting a screen pass for Judkins. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Browns first down. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Tapping this one off to Judkins. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
All right. 19. Okay. 19. Okay. Hey, kill.
From the pistol, Brissett. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Taylor on the coverage.
19.
Back to the air, Brissett. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
19, set.
Here he goes, third and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
19, again.
Desperation time here. Looking for somewhere to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Alontae Taylor has it.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this fourth down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on fourth down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points added to the stat sheet with the INT.
And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go, slide. Move it, right.
First and 10. Here's Fields. That's incomplete left side. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on and on. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, slide. Go.
On the keeper, here's Fields. Oh, he lost the football! And the Browns pick it up! Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, right. Right.
On the keeper, here's Fields. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Here we go. Right.
First down throw for Fields. And this one is launched downfield. And it is picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
And they're in some of the danger right there, Kate, when you're just over-aggressive. I get it. You want to capitalize on that takeaway. You want to take a shot. You want to add to the momentum of it. But you know what? Checkdowns can be your friend, too. Cannot force it in that situation.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, Brissett. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. with. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Pass interference. Defense.
Now, hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the incompletion and my coach declined it, I'd be right over there asking for an explanation and maybe his resignation.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that.
And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Hardman with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27th. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there.
Downfield. Offense.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Set. There you go. Go.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Yes.
First down.
Going to the ground again on first. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
On the stop. The tackle made. That's at the 47-yard line.
You're 19. Set. You're 19. Set. Let's go.
Now it's Brissett. Hits his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Sean Judkins. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Browns hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
19. Set. Go.
Zone read, this is Judkins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Hey, kill.
Another one for Judkins. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Another game to Judkins. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Second down. Here's Brissett again. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1-4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Here he goes. One final shot. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So the win goes to the Jets. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
Look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level. And it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as